Hey guys, it's Kelly. Hey, I wanted to show you everything that came in the kit. I think I got everything laid out. So this is from the Simon Says Spring Windows March card kit. I've been having so much fun with this, and there's so much value in the Simon Says stamp card kit. You guys have got to check it out. You've got so many things that you can use, and you can make cards like instantly, and you don't need to add anything extra. Obviously you can from your stash. The only thing that I've extra used that I've used extra on one of these cards is just black cardstock, and then my own card bases because I have them already made. But they give you paper and everything. So this is everything that came in the card kit. I cut a bunch of these things out already. They came in a paper pack, and all the papers were together. But these were the ones that you could cut out, and they're so cute. So I'm so ready for spring. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So I've made three things I'm going to show you, and then we're going to put together some super quick cards. The most simple cards probably that I've ever made, but I love making them. And I forgot one thing. And the reason why is because I got frustrated because I love my mixed media art journal, but I was just striking out. My inks weren't working out the way I wanted them to. I was just getting frustrated with it. I'm like, you know what? Card making brings me joy, so I'm just going to go make some cards with this beautiful kit that I bought and use this stamp. I haven't even used this one yet, and I wanted to show you guys. So I don't get paid to do this. Simon Says Stamps doesn't pay me to do this. I purchased it all on my own, and I just like to share with you guys what I make, and hopefully you guys are inspired. That's the whole reason why I do this. Nobody makes any money off YouTube unless you have like 1 million views anymore. I used to, but we don't anymore, so I don't do it for that. I just do it for the love of crafting and just sharing with the community that we have, because it's a pretty awesome community. So I spread everything out here, and I'll go through them in the kit. I think they still have them available. If not, you can get bits and pieces of it. But here's what comes with it. It comes with inspiration too. So if you're stuck, the designers, you got Cindy Norberg, Callie Person, Nina Marie Trappini, Susan Opel, Sherry Carroll, and Cindy Norberg. These guys, they're very talented, and they just put together some beautiful inspiration cards for you to use too. And every time you get one of these, every time you get a card kit, it comes with the inspiration as well. So it's going to tell you everything that's on here. I'll just show you because I don't need to read to you, but I'll show you. So you get a couple really pretty envelopes, and they're non-lickable. You don't have to lick them. And then a really clean piece of acetate. Obviously, guys, save your acetate from your packaging because you could use it to make shaker windows. You can use it to make all kinds of things. So we got some really pretty, beautiful envelopes. I'll be using those. And I don't have the box anymore because I used it for a flat box. Recycled that. And then in this one is Tim Holtz Ideology quote flares. They're like little buttons. I'll show you really quick. I think I kind of touched on this in another video, but I didn't show you the whole kit, and I usually do that. So they're kind of like little buttons, and they have little inspirational things on them. This one says, lucky is a state of mind. So those are super cute. They kind of have like a shabby chic feel to them. One has a little dog on them. Really cute florals, and it would go really well with this paper too. And if you wanted to do some inking and some vintage feel to it, because these windows too are perfect for that. These little button things are super cute. And put those aside. And then you get the distress markers. I'm finding that I really like these. I've already invested in a lot of other markers and mediums, so I don't think I want to buy this whole thing because I invested a lot into my inks. And my sleeves, sorry, I'm so cold today. But you get 3 of these distress markers, and I'm really liking them for watercoloring, and I'll show you. I did a video previously too that I uploaded for watercoloring. But what you get is cracked pistachio, mermaid lagoon, and picked raspberry. 3 of my absolute favorite colors. I will get a lot of use of these out of these, so I love those. I'm gonna put those aside. And then the full stamp set that you get is called Spring Windows. It's a 6x8 stamp set. This is a boo-boo that I did that I saved for a mask. Not the best mask because it's too thick, but I'm going to make it work anyway. And you get all kinds of stamps in here. So these are perfect for all kinds of things. I love the circle ones, sending hugs and love you. And then they have the arched sentiments that you could put over the arched window. And then you can straighten those out too if you want, and then they have straight ones. So I hold you in my heart and thoughts. You are always welcome. Hope to see you soon. Dreaming of the day when I see you again. Hello, love. Hello, friend. Hope is blooming. Stay strong. I like that one. And then thank you. These bricks are universal. These bricks I'm going to get so much use out of. They are a lot of fun to play with, and you can mask and put it behind these. It's really, really cute. So great value again in the stamp set. I'm going to put that aside over here. And then the papers that you get, oh, it's a die actually. We'll go to the die. I cut it out so you could see it. So you get the die for the word beautiful and the shadow for it. I did it in black and white and then white and black just to show you guys, and I'll use these. But that is beautiful. It's kind of big for a card, so let's put it to perspective here. This is just a card base I have. So it's kind of big, so you know, if you're going to do it, you could do it, it'll work either way. You know, you can do it landscape if you're going to do it on like a slimline. But yeah, but it's a nice big, just to give you a perspective of how big it is other than seeing it in my hands. Beautiful, beautiful die. Ha, pun intended. So I'll put that aside. And then the papers that you get are, you get one piece of really good vellum. Simon says vellum. Then you get, and these are about 110, maybe 120 cardstock. This is really pretty. The color of this one is surf blue. This is Simon stamp. One sheet of Simon Says stamps, 110 pound. Yeah, that's 100 pound, I guess. And then this is watercolor stock from Simon Says. Beautiful. It's what I love about it is you probably can't see it, but you can hear that. It's textured on one side and not on the other. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but I really like the option to have the textured on one side, smooth on the other, because each has a purpose, and it's a nice big sheet. And then this one is the Nina 110 pound cardstock, and then this is Desert Storm cardstock. Really good. It's 100 pound too. So really, really good quality papers coming there. But the only thing that I was allowed, I thought there would be more paper, but these papers are really, really thick. So there's probably a price point that they got to keep when they put their kits together. So that's all the paper that came in there. I might use some of it. I'm trying to show you guys a video, really, really simple cards. So I'll keep this over here because I might use them. I'm not sure just yet on that. Come back to that. And then you get the little stickers that looks like one of those little tag makers. This is again from Tim Holtz. Love it, love it, love it. All kinds of sentiments that you can use that match this perfectly because there's a lot of black highlights in this. I love the contrast in this paper. It's very spring-like, very pastel, which I'm usually not a fan of. Only one time a year around springtime am I a fan of that. But the pops of black is perfect, absolutely perfect. So we'll use that too. Put that aside. And then the paper, I'll try and thumb through these really quick. They are double-sided, and the only problem I have with that is I love both sides, so deciding which side to use is difficult, and I'll show you how I fix that. So we got that one. This one is so cute. This reminds me of like a French market. Like, it makes me want coffee. I don't know why. Really pretty. They're all coordinated. I love the boots and the herbs, and each one has a little sentiment on it. It says, best day ever, best friends, love you, you're the best. And then it kind of repeats, and then there's a thinking of you, best wishes, happy birthday, cute little tiny tags. You can futzy cut these out if you want. And then the little rain boots with the flowers coming out of them, so cute. Love the stripes. You can't go wrong with the stripes. But how cute is that? And then these are cute little butterflies with little swirly little antennas to make it really whimsical. Just with some black polka dots in there. Is probably hard to see, but and I know my camera doesn't do well with focusing, but it's got the black dots in there, and then with the plaid on the back, super cute. This is really pretty and soft, very watercolor feel to it. Really, really like it. With a green background with some little design on there. Super pretty. This one's pretty as well. I like that with the pop of black. And then this is a bunch of bees. Little bees flying everywhere, super cute. They match really nice together. And then this one is like kind of says seeds, and it's got little, almost look like little domino pieces. Another plaid pattern on the back. So super cute. And then the other papers that came, were cutouts that you could cut them out, so of course I did, with little sentiments already on there. Some of them are already matted. Obviously it's flat, but bloom where you're planted, be you, be bright, be happy, all kinds of inspiration in here. And you could put these, like you've got the 2x2, I think they're 2x2 squares. Perfect for a, you can put 3 of them in a row. It'd be perfect for a Slimline card. Got lots of options there. Lots of value here where you could just spit out a bunch of cards. I like that one. This one I cut the corners. It didn't come this way. I just used my quarter rounder and just rounded it because the inside section was already rounded. So I don't know, I just felt like I needed to do that. I'll probably do it on this one as well. Well, I'll wait and see, depending on what I use it for. I don't want to commit just yet. And then just little extra strips, like this was just an extra strip at the bottom. That was my dryer, you might have heard that. All right. So I'll show you what I've made so far. Some of it is repeats. This was the first thing I made when I got my kit, because I was just so excited to use it. I fussy cut the bricks out. It's got a lot of dimension. It was a lot of fun to make. I used a lot of distress ink. I used some of the distress markers that came with it. This isn't in the kit, this little fairy. She's so cute, and you can see all about that in my video that I did when I did this card. So I spit that out real quick when I got the, let me get you guys a little bit closer without zooming. Sorry, hope that doesn't make anybody sick. There we go. So I made that really quick, and then I wanted to make a card. So I put a video up, and it's live. It's literally 2.5 hours, guys, but the editing videos take so long. And this card I made, it was inspired by that tag. Pretty much the same, real close to the same design. But yeah, missing you and thinking of you. There's nothing in the inside just yet. But these little fairies, again, this is the only thing in the butterflies and the Winkastella. Those are the only things that didn't come in the kit. And then I used my distress ink. I just watercolored with my distress ink, which is always so much fun and so calming. Alcohol inks would be great. I'll probably do that with this stamp set as well. But I made that tag, then I made that card, and then I just did a super quick card of just cutting paper, glue, and that's it. Putting it on a card base. Nothing more. And the only thing I had to add was the black cardstock. This is all from the paper or the black cardstock and my card base. So this is all from the kit, and this is how I get over cutting and using the paper. So as you can see, this is the coordinating paper, and I left both sides so much. So when I do that, I actually cut it and put it half and half, or maybe 3/4 and 1/4, whatever. But I can't stand just losing the whole thing, so I put it half and half. I know it coordinates, and then I found that cute little thing in there. And that says, nothing in nature blooms all year. Be patient with yourself. And we all need to remind ourselves of that. Super cute card, and it was done in no time at all. And I still have so much left to do with this kit. And I got some scraps left over here that I'll use eventually. Don't know where, but I will. So that's what I did so far with it. You can watch my other video on how to do this. Lots of tips and tricks in there about watercoloring, lots of tips and tricks about how to keep your plates from getting warped and all weird. I've had these forever. You can see they're very loved and very used, and they are not warped. Go back and watch that video on this card, and it also showcases this tag, and it'll you'll get some good tips and tricks out of there. So that's one of the cards like that. We're going to try to do something that has no inking or watercoloring, if I can stop myself. We'll see. We will see. So I've got some standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card bases that I've just prepared. I always have those extras sitting in here, and we'll just put them together really quick. I already cut all these out, so it saved us some time. So I'm going to spread them all out, and we'll make some choices here. So I really like this one that it got. Might as well play with that. So here is the paper that kind of goes with it. I love the bees. So plant smiles, grow laughter, Harvest love. If we're making cards, that doesn't really make sense for cards. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to find something else. Gather. Live simply. Spring flowers. In a garden is to believe in the future. Be you, be bright, be happy. I like that one. Just like that one. I love them all, but when I'm thinking about a card and what kind of message I want to send, that's where I gotta think about it. Smiles. I'll tell you, I'm not a gardener. I kill everything. I can't grow anything. Like my basil's dying. I don't know what my deal is. I must have flowers always, always, Monet. I love that. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Spring showers bring May flowers. Bloom where you planted. Happiness blooms from within. I think I'm going to try these two. They're all beautiful, but I think I'll try these two on the standard one. We might do a slimline card too. I think I have some slimline bases, so we might do that too. I feel like I need to cut this one down a little bit. It's a little uneven. Alright, so let's see. So much for that. We were going to use that, but now we're not. Well, we might still. And then I'm just looking at the pattern paper on here. Literally no, there's not much involved here with finding the coordinating colors and things, because it tells you. We know what works. And everything on here is going to work together, so I'm going to find one that works. Like this one. That would be really too busy, maybe. We'll have to put some black on here like the other one. I like the pink. I could just use the whole pink background if I choose to. Let's cut this down. But it's super, like, what I love about these kits that Simon puts together is, for one, the value is there, and I keep saying that, and I will keep saying that because it's true. You get a lot of value, and I use them like crazy, and I use them in all kinds of different things, not just card making. I use them in all different ways. But you can just put it together super fast, super quick. So it goes this way. So I think we'll use some pink. And maybe that. That might be cute. And if that's the case, then maybe I will just get a black card base. Let's do that. And I think I use them all, so I'm going to make one real quick. Won't take but a second. I think this is 90 pounds. Well, no, it feels like it's 100 pounds. We will cut this at, I do this every time. Okay, 5.5. Oh, I already had one cut over here. Darn it. Oh well. And then I don't have the mini score pal. I only have the really big one, which, because when I first bought this, I was doing just scrapbooking. And then I started, oh, I just did that. Did I ever do that? I cut too many pieces. No wonder it felt so thick. And it slid. Uh-oh. I gotta go get my dryer before that makes me crazy. There we go. And I'll fold that other piece later. So I think this will go better with a black card base. So we'll put this stuff aside. We'll cut that down. All right. And let's see. I like the pink at the top, or do I like the pink at the bottom? I don't think it matters. I like it all the way around. And I got an extra piece here. That might be long enough. Yep, it's 4. So I'm going to cut these both. This one at 4. And then this I'm just going to need about a 1/4 inch, I think. Come on. Okay. Super quick and easy. So I want to do that one right there. So we'll cut this down and then we'll have the black in the middle. So I think we need to do, just to be on the safe side. That's going to be too much. I just need 2.5. Oh, we'll do 2 3/4 actually. Cut that strip. That looks a little better. I'm just cutting it 2 3/4. Hold on to that. So I could shabby this up with a little bit of, let me use this side, since I wonked up my hold a little bit. I could use some vintage velvet. I'm having a hard time seeing this now. I took my glass mat off because of the glare. I'm a little off on my cut, which is fine. I can fix it. It's no big deal. And then we'll take this guy. Slap him down like that. And it'll be good to go. And put a little line of glue right here on this one. Just to keep them together, and then I'll trim it down because it's off by like a teeny tiny bit. Just a little. There we go. And then we'll take this strip. And you can get as crazy as you want with this stuff. I'm keeping it very, very simple. This looks a little off. Not enough for me to worry about. That's going to drive me nuts, actually. It's literally just the teeniest, tiniest bit. Teeniest, tiniest bit, but I notice it. And if I notice it, someone else will too. Almost there. I literally just fussed over that. Now watch, now it's going to be really messed up. No. We do what we do. I just got to roll with it. Otherwise I'd mess with it and then I'd wind up screwing the whole thing up. It's probably isn't a good idea to do it over your card base, but or your card front. Oh, there. How easy is this? Fastest, coolest, sweetest little card ever. With a cool kit, and it's done in no time. Look what I did. I put it upside down. So, pink's at the top. I literally did that. That just happened. Oh well. Didn't go perfectly to plan, but that is alright. And now that really is crooked, but I'm going to just get over it and get on with it. My new motto. Get over it and get on with it. I love this trimmer. Absolutely love it. And a tip here, I don't think I've mentioned this before. This this base right here, this is a blade. This right here is a blade right here, obviously, and that's how it cuts. But if you find that you're off by just a little bit, these little screws, they can get loose in shipping. Mine did. So when I first got it, it was cutting a little crooked. And I was like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? Like when I would cut these, they were off by just a little bit and it was making me nuts. And my husband, in his genius that he is, he's like, well, and I said, look, there's a gap up here. And we screwed it down. We tightened the screws, these 3 screws. It was up here where it was loose. Problem solved. Totally fixed it. So, and over time, it gets used and it gets moved. And don't push it in when you're cutting. Do not do that. I find myself doing that sometimes. Don't. It needs to go straight down. And it sharpens itself every time you use it. But if you push it in, you're going to mess it up. You're going to mess up the blade. But if you find that this might be just slightly off, it's not you, you're not crazy. Check your screws, you might need to tighten them. And again, that's nothing wrong with Tim's product. Absolutely nothing wrong with the product. It's just, I don't know, maintenance, right? I mean, you gotta clean things, and if you're pushing it in and you're gonna make those blades go wonky. Also in here, these screws, you can check those too and make sure that they're nice and tight. I probably need to recheck mine, but I get a lot. It's awesome, awesome. But yeah, I was getting frustrated because it was winding up crooked on me. And I was like, why is that happening? Oh my God, look what I did. This is very crooked. Yeah, so this is what happens when I do live videos. I make boo-boos. And that's okay. They're fixable. So let's make sure we're straight. Oh my God, my dryer's gonna make me crazy. Let's try this again. So, and I know that this happens to other people too. And that's why I'm fine with it, guys. I don't know. Maybe, you know, haters gonna hate, but whatever. Then do videos and then put yourself out there. I I don't see, you know, the haters are gonna come out all the time, but for the most part, our community, for the crafting community, is just amazing. Okay, let me see if I can keep this. Oh, where do I need to put it? Right here. I'm not good at straightening things, guys. I'll be the first to admit it. I got a little wonk right there, but I'm gonna just move forward. There we go. Goes like that. That goes there, but I'm actually going to mount it. Is this big enough? It will be. I'm going to cut that down a little bit. Cut just a little off on each side. A little off over here. I'm just eyeballing it, guys, because again, I'm having fun. I'm not gonna freak out over things that may be off by a little bit. I'm just not. I refuse. It's not fun when I start doing that and being so hard on myself. Let's see if I can make that work on there now. Yes, I can. So because I'm just showing you guys you can do stuff super quick, I know that this is not going to go on there right, and then I'm going to cut it after I glue it. Should you do this all the time? No, but again, I'm just playing. Is that the right way to do it? Probably not. But this is just me chilling, having fun in my craft room with a kit, and sharing with you guys because I think that you will all enjoy this kit just as much as I am. I like this glue. It gives me a little wiggle room. Not much. Get a little. There we go. And now I'm going to eyeball it and cut it. Won't be the end of the world. I don't like that one a little bit. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. There it goes. It worked. How cute is that? So simple. You can put it off like I did the other one. I think that's what I did. I kind of hemmed and hawed over that other one. Yeah, I put it off to the side because this was over here on the side, so it kind of aesthetically looked better to me. But this one, because it's centered, I think I'm just going to center it. Alright. I'm going to pop that up like I did on the other one. How fast is that? And all I did, the only thing I needed was black cardstock and some glue. Super simple. Scissors. And then I think when I have a lot of cards that I've made that some are really good for some occasions that are appropriate for me and what I need, and some are just making cards just to make them. But the reason why I was making them too was for the idea of the Cards for Kindness, I think it is. I think it's scrapbook.com is doing that. And they send them to hospitals and things like that for encouraging and for people going through a hard time. I like that notion. So what I think I'm going to do is send a lot of these to them so that they can use them for lifting someone's spirits who are maybe going through a really difficult time in their life. Well, we'll see. You're going to hear my dryer one more time. I hope it's not making you guys absolutely insane like it makes me. And then I'll pause the video and I'll go do it. I don't know if I'm in the center. I'm just eyeballing it, and we're going to put it right there. And then I've got my glue out, so I might as well just use it to attach it to my card base. So that took no time at all. It would have took less time if I didn't have my boo-boo. But doing live videos, you know, you get what you get. You don't throw a fit. Fast forward is a thing. Or just, you know, don't watch. That's a thing too. how pretty that is in the back. Ugh. That's what happens. Like I'll do the combo with the paper. I'm like, oh, I like that other combo better. And now I just gotta hide it. But here's what it is. This is another thing I'm not very good at, but I'm gonna make it happen. Sometimes my cards are a little crooked, but they're always made with love, so deal with crooked. So cute. Hope you guys think so too. There's one card down in no time at all. What, 12 minutes? Even with boo-boos? I could put something in the middle here, and I might just put a plain piece of white paper just so that I can write my own sentiment, or this is probably going to be one of the ones that go for cards for kindness. So if they want to write their own sentiment in there, be you, be bright, be happy. Yeah, I like it. Hope you guys do too. There's one down. I'm going to go do my laundry. I'll be back and we'll make some more. So obviously the design couldn't be much more simple, but that's the whole reason why you get card kits. If somebody's new to card making, or you want to get into card making and you don't know where to start, get a kit for real. And I'm a big fan of Simon Says kits. They have dies, but you can still make beautiful cards without having to have a big shot or a Cuttlebug or you know, Gemini Junior or Gemini, all those things to cut. You don't have to have it. You can still make beautiful cards, especially with those cutouts that they do. And the gorgeous paper, if you're not good with knowing what matches, they match, they coordinate. They always coordinate with each other. So I'll be right back, we'll make some more. Okay, I'm going to do a Slimline card. I've got this already made, but because of my paper, and I want to use both sides of this together, this is the standard Slimline card. It's 8.5 by 3.5, but I think I'm going to cut it down to the mini and make it 6. That's where I'm at with this. So 3.5 by 6. I think that's the, I'll have to make a custom envelope for this. No big deal. I'll save that for something. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. So now I've got a 6 by 3.5. Right? Yeah. Slimline card. And I can actually just cover the whole thing with this if I wanted to, or now I can do kind of half and half like I've been doing. I can make it like that. Green on the bottom and this on the top. I don't want to fold my paper, like put a crease in it, but I just want to get a feel for it, how it would look. Do I want it this way? No, I think this way would be better because you got different variations. Let's cut it. Let's cut it. 3.5, so I'm going to do 3.25. Measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. That's what my husband always says, because he remodels bathrooms. So, and we've actually built a house together from, like, bought the land, built the whole thing from nothing to, from dirt to roof. And I could not get my cuts right to save my life. I was trying to do the framing around the doors. It was absolutely ridiculous. It was not going to work. So if that's 6 and I do 3 by 3, I cut this by 3, that should work. I kind of like that design, so why mess with it if it's working? Keep it. Okay, so let's go with this. Again with the black stripe, I think that will work. I gotta overlap it a little bit, which we'll just add a little dimension in the middle, no big deal. I think that'll work. Then, where's my strip that I've been using? This guy. I'll cut him to 3 1/4 by 1/4. Super easy. Ta-da, Slimline Card. No big deal. I'm trying to put it on the line so I don't wind up crooked again, guys. Bear with me 1 second. That should work. And we did it 3 1/4. Extra just in case. Okay. Probably couldn't see all that because I was off camera. Sorry, guys. I do that sometimes. I don't mean to, but it happens. And then that'll go right there. And that'll go right there. I have a corner chomper. Okay, so this would work fine if I chose not to do this, but I'm going to do this. So it's a little off-centered to me. It looks like it's a little off, so I need to cut this down a little bit. And then I have a crocodile, I think it's a crocodile corner chomper I've had in my stash forever and a day. Like forever. And, hold on, let me make sure. Ah, I did it too much. Oh well, I gotta redo it over here too. But the way that the tag goes, I think I can match that with my chomper. We'll chop just a little bit off the top here, just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't overdo it. There we go. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should be down here so you guys can see what I'm doing here, but I'll try and cut up here, guys. So, let me get my, here it is. So I've got, this is the only thing, sorry, I said I wasn't going to use tools, but, and again, it would be fine if you didn't do this, but, this angle, if I put it right in there like so, it should give me matching angle for the tag. Just a little detail that I think is nice. Okay. So now, let's figure out how we want to put this. And here I am again eyeballing it, and I probably shouldn't do that, but this way I'm doing it because it's just not very stressful. I'm going to take a little piece, just a small piece, because I'm almost out of my removable Scotch tape that I love. And I'm going to get this centered as I can. Oh, I'll take that off in a little bit after I get a little glue back here. I guess I could just put tape on the back. You know what? Why am I fussing? Wow. I'm supposed to be showing you guys simple things. Just get Scotch tape on the back. No one's going to see it. And just put it on there. There. Why? Why was I freaking out over nothing? I'll save that for later. There we go. Excuse me. Like it. And I think this is the piece I cut. Yes, it is. And I like that too. I'll try and use my grid thing. Get my glue on. I kind of like to do swirlies. I don't know why. I just do. And my favorite tweezers of all time. Let's see if I can get this. Straight. I got a nice guide with the words there. I might have had to kick myself if I would have screwed that up. This needs something. It needs to be matted. And I might be regretting this now because I will have to completely make that. And I might just have to cut it manually, which will be fine. No big deal. No biggie. Let's see if I've got a spare piece of black cardstock, which I don't think that's big enough. Oh my goodness, it might. Look at that. Holy cow. What are the odds? You gotta be kidding me. It's like a perfect size. How did that happen? I don't think my chomper will be correct if I use it on here. Well, it might. Look at that magical magic that just happened. I love it when a plan comes together. That's quite random, but I like it. Super cute. Want to make that happen. These kits, oh, I tell you. I hope that this is helping you guys. If you were on the fence about buying a kit, again, I'm not paid for this, guys. I'm not. I have nothing to gain by doing this other than to inspire somebody to make something pretty, literally. I have no motivation, no, like, I'm not going to get anything for free or anything like that. None of that. But if you are on the fence for buying a kit, doesn't have to be Simon Says Kits. Simon Says Kit. I mean, again, I'm not paid by them or anybody for that matter. But if you were on the fence about them, like I was for the longest time, I was really missing out on some really fun, creative time that I could have been enjoying. I gotta move this around as soon as I put it down. But yeah, I was missing out, and I wasn't really into card making either. I was more about mixed media and things like that, which I still do and I still absolutely love. Why can't I do that too? I can do it all. So if you are on the fence and if you're like short on time, but you do like to make cards and you don't have a lot of material or a lot of, not material, you don't have a lot of supplies, the kits are definitely the way to go. Now, I think I have a decent amount of supplies to pull from. And, you know, I work hard and I buy the things, you know, I want. Everybody's on their own budget, right? But, you know, nothing's given to me. But if you don't have, you know, a huge stash to pull from, this is a great place to start. I think this is like, you got to pay for shipping, obviously, but $30 or $35. It depends on where you are for shipping. But, you know, let's just run it in $40. If that, and you get all of this stuff that you can use for a long time. It's not like, you know, one and done. You can use, there's tools, there's markers, there's sometimes adhesive. Sometimes you get like, it depends on what's in the kit. But, like, I got dies. You know, if you have a die machine, yeah, a die cutting machine, that's great. If you don't, then maybe you would want to decide to budget for that in the future. You know, it's a choice you can make. This is frustrating me. You can decide whether or not you want to do that, but it's kind of like trying it out and then going, do I really want to invest in that? And then sometimes you don't know what you don't know, so you don't even know where to start, right? Where do I even start? Sorry, I just realized I was way out of camera. Like, if you don't know where to start either, then, you know, how do you know what to buy? So, kits are a great way to start. And I like the kits. I know how to make cards. I know how to do this stuff. I don't think it's my strongest point. I really don't. But the inspiration that comes with it from designers, people that do, you know, make cards for a living, or, you know, maybe they just do it for extra income, whatever, whatever. That inspiration comes with it. So, and then you learn how to do different things. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty freaking awesome is how I think of it. But that's just me. You do you. What I should be doing, let me get back on screen here. What I should be doing is using my centering ruler. Go, okay, I know it's 6, but if I eyeball it in one direction, that's 2.5. Right about there would be good. This can help you center things. The 0 is center, and then you're at equal on either side. If you guys don't know how to use that, I'll show you. This is a Tim Holtz ideology ruler. I've had it since the dawn of time, since he first brought it out. So we know that this is 6, right? So you're going to have 3 inches on either side. But either way, you just go back and forth. Where the 0, you want to be at the same length on either side to find your center. So I have 3 inches here, 3 inches here. So here is my center. I hope that makes sense. If I want to know my center here, I put the 0 in the center, and then I go back and forth and go, on either side, here I am. I'm at 1 3/4 here, 1 3/4 here, 1 3/4 here. This is my center, where the 0 is. There's center. Okay, for those that don't know. A lot of us know that, and we didn't know it. It was new to all of us at one point, so no judging. I'm fighting off inking the edges and getting all fancy, but the simplicity of this is so appealing to me. I hope it is to you guys too. I'm loving how simple it is, but it's elegant, I think. I could put a little brad here, I could put a little bow there, I could put all kinds of extras on here. But again, I'm trying to stick to the simplicity of just using what's in the kit. I can grab my Nuvo drops and get crazy. I can grab my confetti or my sequins and get little sparkles on here, but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Now this is Bloom Where You Are Planted. We do have stamps, and I do have this too. So what's the purpose of this card? Let's think about this. So I kind of want to put this on a black card. I keep looking at it and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll make a black one. Let's see if I like it better in a black one. So let me do some thinking here. I'm terrible at this stuff. I don't know if it's going to be the right way to save as much paper as possible, but it's black paper. It's not like I'm not going to use it like crazy. That's not going to happen. Yeah. I need to do it like this. There is 6. 6 this way. And this isn't going to work. And then I need 7. So let me get my other cutter. That's 6, and I need this to be 7. There might have been a way to cut this that's a little bit better, but I will use all these extra strips. So if there's whatever, I'm in my fun space. I'm not gonna freak out. I need to score it with my score pal. Now I could probably score it on there, but I don't know where my scory thing is. But I would be fine if I didn't. So that is 6. Wait a minute. Oh, I got it wrong. No, I didn't. I did it right. So this should be 3.5. Please tell me I do this. I literally haven't made a slimline card at this size ever. I had a standard one and I just chopped it off. So I like this folder better. Creases much better. This creases better, but this scores it better because it's more rounded. This one, if you score it on thick paper, it rips through. But it's great for varnishing, but it's not good for scoring. In my opinion, I've ripped paper. All right, let's see. Do I like this better? Not really. Oh, and my measurement's off. Whatever. What's new? Nope, I don't like that better. I like this better. I wonder if I have pink stock, cardstock. What came with the kit? Let's look. I think that I got blue. I don't think it worked. It's really thick though. Super, super thick. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Brings out that blue right there. I think it's introducing maybe too many colors. I'm overthinking it. It looks pretty on the white, but I'm kind of feeling pink. Now, if you guys are crafting or not, usually you'll have some kind of pink cardstock somewhere in your stash. This might be a little too hot. Woo, yeah, that's, wow. That is pink, like screaming pink. So, you know what, let's just roll with what we got. I'm overthinking it. I tend to do that, and I apologize, guys. I can't help myself. I do overthink things sometimes. No, that's not gonna work. So I could just get over it and get on with it. But I can't. I can't. I have to do this. I like the blue, maybe the blue and the white. I'm going to cut this beautiful paper. That's really hard for, I think, everybody. So this is 3 1/4. Gonna try it. I might regret this. Ow! I'm bleeding. I love this paper. It's so thick and so beautiful. A little more than 3 1/4. Oh, I hope I didn't just screw this up. I might have. Instead of using the card, because it's really, really thick, I'm thinking of doing the mat. Yeah, I really screwed that up, but good. Completely screwed that up. How did I manage to do that? Neither one of them was right. Because I twisted it wrong. Whatever. I'm over it. If I eyeball it and I mark it with my pencil, laugh at me all you want. But I'm not good at the whole measuring, cutting. I make mistakes all the time. Like all the time. I will use that paper, obviously, it'll be fine. But I'll make it work like this. And then watch, I'll cut the heck out of this paper. And then I won't even use it. When I used to make journals, oh my gosh, I would cut things wrong all the time. And I was doing videos, so I'd get distracted. You know, that's my excuse right now. I'm doing a video, so I'm distracted. If you guys buy that, I got some oceanfront property out here in Arizona. You might be interested in. Haha. Got dad jokes for days. Okay. Matted with some blue. I still think pink would be better. Blue on the white. I don't even know if that was worth it, but we're just going to go with it. Just want to get it sized up, see if I need to cut it more. I really don't. Alright. I was going to use my ATG, but I'll need some wiggle room on this. Slap some glue down. Do a little double matting. Still using everything from the kit, except for some plain cardstock, etc., things like that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There it goes. It's stuck. Now I could pop this up, but this is already popped up, so I'm not gonna, it's got enough dimension. The paper's really thick. It's got enough dimension for me. And I'm gonna put this on. Now I think I wanted to add one of those little label maker kind of stickers, just to kind of finish the message, because bloom where you're planted, that's a nice message, but you know, what's it about? Are you encouraging? Are you like saying, hey, you're doing great, you need to do better? I don't know. So I want it to be a little uplifting, because some of these cards, like I was saying earlier, I want them to go to the Cards for Kindness. I'll send those over to scrapbook.com, if I remember right, scrapbook.com. So I wanted to send them over there. Ah, wiggle, wiggle, don't stick yet. I'm not where I want to be. That'll have to be good enough. It's a little off here and there, but it's still very pretty. I still really like it. I was thinking about using one of these. Bloom where you are planted. Maybe shine brightly. I heard these stickers are really sticky, so I better get this right first go. So let me see where I like this. It's a little crooked. I'm not sure if I like that at all. Maybe not. It's a nice thought, but it's kind of a little wrong scale, maybe, I think. Bloom where you were planted. I don't know, really. Well, maybe be brave. That's good. So you've got to, I mean, you have to be brave to bloom where you're planted. That whole message. It's about being brave, I think. And I don't want to overthink it, but I think I'm going to put this sucker right here. So these go to hospitals. So, well, going to make that work. I don't love that, but it's on, so I can't undo it. So there's that one. So let's recap. I got this one and this one. All very similar designs, but unique in their own way. Alright, so although this isn't my favorite, I'm just going to have to go with it. Not loving it, but that's okay. I still like the card. I think it's pretty. And I'm not putting anything in the inside. And I usually just do this little, I have this generic little stamp that says handmade with love. I'll eventually probably buy my own stamp that has my name on it. But I just initial it with KC on it. And I do this on the back. On this one I'll have to do, oh no, got stuff on there. This one I'll have to do in white. But yeah, I could keep going for hours, guys, but I don't want the video to go super, super long. But I hope that this helps inspire you to make something beautiful. Maybe go get a card kit, start making some cards. I hear that cards for kindness is a really cool initiative, I think. You're donating it. And I got a lot of cards that I've made, and I won't send them all. I really won't. So I think this would be a good thing to do something kind for someone else. And I have no idea who the recipient will be. That will be a choice that, you know, whoever receives it and wherever they send it to, they'll be making that choice. It won't be my choice. So there you go, guys. Enjoy the kit. I hope you like the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Don't forget to hit the bell for to be notified when I do new videos. Trying to do more. They're mostly live because editing videos is just hours and hours of time that I just don't have. So more to come. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good one.